Alex Sampson, he is a rising star. He made it to the semifinals of America's Got Talent season 19 in 2024 and has gone viral on TikTok for his original song, Pretty Baby. He is performing in California next week with a sold-out show in San Francisco on Tuesday. He is also performing in Los Angeles next Saturday. He joins us now from Seattle ahead of his show tonight. Alex, it is so great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Listen, Alex, I want to start with, first of all, a huge congratulations. Your live version of Pretty Baby has landed in the top 10 on Spotify here in the States. Tell me what all of this means to a small-town guy from Canada.
Dude, it's crazy. I didn't even know that. It's nuts. You know, I was talking about it earlier, coming from a town that has 2,300 people in it, to this, it's a massive jump, but it means the world to me, and it's amazing to see that the fans are connecting with Pretty Baby, and they wanted a live version so bad that we got it out as soon as we possibly could.
From AGT, you got a whole bunch of fans from TikTok. I want to start by asking, what was your experience like on America's Got Talent?
Man, it was the best. You know, I have nothing but good things to say about my experience on AGT. It was so cool and unlike anything I've ever done. You know, I got to put 3 songs that I wrote on AGT on television on the biggest stage in the world. You know, I didn't go on AGT to win. I went on to do my music and get more exposure. Winning would have been nice, but as we know, that didn't happen. But it was amazing. You know, the crew was fantastic. Everybody was super nice, and overall, it was just an amazing experience that I'm never going to forget. And if, hey, they ever want me back as a guest star or something, I'm all ears.
Hey, listen, you know, for people like me who discovered you on TikTok, that's really just the power of social media and where we are in 2026. Yeah. What do you feel like that is doing for your career?
Man, everything. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for TikTok. I would not be talking to you. I would not be performing in Seattle tonight. I wouldn't be making music. I mean, I'd probably still be making music, but not to the length that I am now if it weren't for social media and TikTok. It's a different world now. You know, everybody is on social media. Everybody's trying to get their name out there. And the fact that I somehow made it through and I'm doing my thing here is crazy. You know, social media is a game changer when it comes to the music industry, especially in 2026.
And as we're talking about social media, I pulled a couple of your fans off of social media today to ask them if they had a question for me to ask you today. Lynette wants to know, she says, listen, you know, you're known for all of your great covers. Who would you like to cover one of your songs?
Ooh, I've never been asked that question before. Who would I like to cover one of my songs? You know, dang, let me think about that.
That's a tough one from Lynette.
It's a tough one from Lynette. Lynette, can't believe you. You know, I'm a big fan of Lizzie McAlpine. I love her music, and I especially love the collab she did with Niall Horan. I think if she were to cover any of my songs, she would just blow it out of the park. I feel like she'd Kelly Clarkson me. I think that'd be super cool.
I had several of your fans want to know, and Joel specifically, who did you write Pretty Baby for?
Who did I write Pretty Baby for? See, here's a common misconception, okay? Everybody thinks that I wrote it about my girlfriend, which I did not. And so, I mean, I wrote Pretty Baby it'll be 3 years ago, this October, just about this girl that I was talking to at the time. Nothing ever came from it. But now that I'm with my girlfriend, Lily, everybody just assumes it's about her, and I don't have the heart to tell them no. But the song is just about a girl that I used to talk to 2 years ago.
There's the answer. All right.
There's the answer. There
your fans were dying to know. My favorite part of Pretty Baby is when you perform it live and then the sound drops and the audience starts yelling out. A couple of these have really cracked me up.
Dude, it's so funny. I wanted that to happen before we even went on the road. I wanted to create something like that so that I would be able to have a moment every show. I was looking at Alex Warren, Somber, and all these artists that have kind of a shtick every show that they can just continue to post over and over and over again. And I was like, what could I do? And I was talking to my band, and I was like, guys, it'd be super funny if we just did a dropout in the song that's not there in the original, and have people have a moment where A, they're either just going to sing and it's going to be wrong and be funny, or B, like you said, they'll scream something in the moment of silence, and that could be a viral moment. And lo and behold, here we are. It's taken off. It's doing its own thing. I think the video is sitting at like 33 million views right now.
It's so crazy.
It's my biggest video. It's insane.
It is so crazy, and you know, it's so funny. There's a couple of them that just crack me up. The one where the guy yells out, "I thought he'd be taller," and the girl who yells out, "You look like her brother."
Over my comment section now. All I see is A, you look like my brother and I'm into it, and B, I thought he'd be taller. And I know that it's not actually people saying I thought he'd be taller. It's just in that video. It's so annoying, guys.
How tall are you, by the way? Now I'm dying to know.
I'm not even short. I'm not like super tall, but everyone's acting like I'm 5'4".
And what is up with people barking? That was in one of the videos. I thought it was so funny.
Dude, I don't know. It's become a thing where it went from one person to everybody. Like last night, wherever I was, I think it was Salt Lake. I didn't even hear what they said because it was everyone just screaming at the top of their lungs. It just sounded like, I don't even know. It was insane. If you watch the video, I'm like, what is happening? I can't even understand them anymore. Now it's nuts, with this video going crazy, and I've gained hundreds of thousands of followers in the past 2 weeks, and people are just buying tickets. The shows are selling out. It's been nuts. I'm selling out places that I've never even been before. So it's amazing, and the fact that people are coming and singing my songs with me is a dream. It's what I wanted. My goal for this tour was to have everything be at least 50%. I did not know I was going to sell anything out. So this is super cool.
Yeah. What is that like? What is that like to write a song? Let's just take Pretty Baby. I mean, I know you've written a lot of your own material, but Pretty Baby, what is it like to perform that and have everybody sing every single word back to you?
Dude, it's crazy. Pretty Baby was one of the songs that everyone knew, even when I was opening with Jamie. And that would kind of be the song where I could play around and be like, you sing, but being on a headline tour with everyone here for me, they know everything. And so it's awesome at any point where I just do this. But Pretty Baby, yeah, I wrote that song in about 15 minutes with my buddy, John Nathaniel. He's a great producer. It's fully Canadian written song. That song and, all of them, and the big ones specifically, a lot of people are now coming to the shows to hear Pretty Baby because a lot of these new ticket buyers are new fans. And so when that song comes on, everybody's like, it's hilarious. And every night I look forward to it. Every night I'm taking my in-ears out. I'm like, what are they going to yell at me? Bring it on. What's next?
No lie, I really want one of those crop top jerseys.
Oh yeah, dude, come to a show. You can have one. I'll give you one.
I love it. Listen, I want to end with this. What is the dream for you? What's next?
Dude, I mean, I like to take pride in my work ethic. I believe that I'm a very hard worker, and I want to do whatever it takes to get to the top. I really believe in myself and in the music that I'm making. I want to be one of the biggest artists one day. I want to be up there, and I'll do what it takes to get there. So that's the dream for me. I want to be one of the greats. I want people to listen to my music. I want people to be able to feel something, and even if it's for an hour one day, come to my concert and just get away from the world. I want to be up there. I guess you say.
I totally believe in this. There is going to be a day when I say, you will not believe it, but I interviewed Alex Sampson once, and now we can't even reach the assistant to the assistant to the assistant of his agent. I promise that's going to happen.
Like that English interview where she interviews herself every year.
And I hope that moment comes sooner than later for you. You are so talented. You're so much fun.
Thanks, man.
This has been really great having you with us today. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Of course. No, I love it.
All right, Alex, have a good show tonight in Seattle.